What if one of the oldest philosophies in the world asked the same question many people are afraid to ask today? What if an ancient Indian thinker stood before kings, priests, scholars, and traditions and simply said, "Show me the proof"? Welcome to the fascinating world of Charvaka, also known as Lokayata, the ancient Indian school of materialist philosophy. Long before modern science, long before the Enlightenment, and long before skepticism became fashionable, Charvaka thinkers challenged accepted beliefs and encouraged people to think for themselves. They asked, what is real? How do we know what we know? Should we believe something simply because it is ancient? Should we accept authority without evidence? And perhaps most importantly, are we living this life fully or sacrificing it for promises no one can verify? Charvaka taught that the world we experience through our senses deserves serious attention. The earth beneath our feet, the water we drink, the warmth of fire, the air we breathe, the body through which we experience joy, love, suffering, curiosity, and wonder. For Charvaka, philosophy did not begin in heaven. It began here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. If you enjoy exploring forgotten philosophies, ancient wisdom traditions, and thought-provoking ideas that challenge conventional thinking, take a moment right now to like this video, share it with a curious friend, subscribe to the channel, and join our growing community of seekers and thinkers. Experience this journey with us. Now let us continue. At the center of this philosophical journey stands the symbolic Charvaka sage. He represents courage. Not only the courage to fight battles, but the courage to ask questions. Questions that many people avoid. Questions that challenge power. Questions that challenge fear. Questions that challenge inherited assumptions. For Charvaka thinkers, perception was the foundation of knowledge. If someone claimed there was a heaven beyond death, Charvaka asked, "Who has seen it?" If someone promised rewards in another world, Charvaka asked, "How do you know?" If someone claimed that suffering today would be compensated after death, Charvaka asked, "What evidence supports that belief?" This attitude did not make Charvaka anti-thinking. It made Charvaka deeply committed to honest thinking. And remarkably, similar ideas appeared elsewhere in human history. In ancient Greece, Democritus imagined reality as composed of tiny particles called atoms moving through empty space. His vision was revolutionary. Instead of explaining nature only through myths, he searched for natural causes. Nearby stands Epicurus, who taught that happiness comes not from endless luxury, but from freedom. Freedom from fear, anxiety, and unnecessary desire. Epicurus believed many people suffer because they fear death. His answer was simple. Life is meant to be lived wisely, peacefully, and joyfully. Then comes Lucretius, the Roman poet who transformed philosophy into poetry. He looked at nature and saw beauty. He saw stars, storms, seasons, birth, death, and change. He showed that materialism does not have to be cold. It can be filled with wonder. By the way, if this exploration of Charvaka and world philosophy is inspiring you, please share this video, subscribe to the channel, join us for more journeys through history, philosophy, consciousness, science, and human potential, and experience the depth of these ideas with an open mind. Let us continue. Moving forward, we encounter Thomas Hobbes. Hobbes examined society itself. He explored fear, power, conflict, security, and cooperation. He wanted to understand why societies function the way they do. His philosophy reminds us that human beings are not abstract ideas. We are living, breathing people navigating real challenges. Then we meet David Hume, one of history's greatest skeptics. Hume questioned certainty itself. He asked whether our assumptions are truly based on evidence or simply on habit. His message remains relevant today. In a world flooded with information, confidence is easy. Critical thinking is harder. Hume teaches humility, the willingness to admit I might be wrong. That simple sentence has transformed science, philosophy, and human progress. Standing nearby is Ludwig Feuerbach. Feuerbach asked an extraordinary question. What if some religious ideas are reflections of human hopes, fears, dreams, and aspirations? His work shifted attention from heaven toward humanity, from divine projections toward human reality. And then comes Karl Marx, who expanded materialist thinking into economics, labor, and social systems. Marx encouraged people to examine power structures, to ask who benefits, to look beneath appearances, to understand how material conditions influence human lives. Whether one agrees with Marx or not, his influence on modern thought is undeniable. And then we arrive at Bertrand Russell. Russell championed logic, reason, clarity, and intellectual honesty. He believed that beliefs should be examined carefully, that truth matters, that evidence matters, that freedom of thought matters. Russell's message feels especially important today. We live in an age of algorithms, viral content, artificial intelligence, misinformation, and endless distraction. The ability to think clearly has become a superpower. And if you believe clear thinking is more important than ever, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who loves powerful ideas, subscribe to the channel, join our community, and experience more conversations that awaken reason, courage, and clarity. Now let us bring this conversation into the present. The final figure in this philosophical assembly is Mukesh Kumar Sohal, writer, philosopher, founder of the Æthrian Path. His role is not to replace these historical thinkers. His role is to build bridges between East and West, between science and philosophy, between spirituality and skepticism, between ancient wisdom and modern challenges. Because the questions raised by Charvaka are not ancient questions alone. They are modern questions. How do we know what is true? How can we think independently? How do we distinguish wisdom from manipulation? How do we protect ourselves from fear-based narratives? How do we live meaningful lives in a rapidly changing world? These questions belong to all of us. Together, these philosophers form a conversation across thousands of years, a conversation that stretches from ancient India to Greece, Rome, Germany, Britain, and beyond. Their message is surprisingly simple. Question respectfully, observe carefully, think independently, value evidence, honor reality, do not fear inquiry, and never surrender your freedom of thought without examination, because truth does not fear questions, reality does not fear investigation, and wisdom grows stronger when it is tested. As we conclude this journey into Charvaka and the great tradition of materialist and skeptical thought, remember, the goal is not to believe everything. The goal is not to reject everything. The goal is to understand, to explore, to investigate, to remain curious, to remain open, and to remain courageous enough to ask, what is the proof? If you enjoyed this exploration, please like this video, share it with fellow seekers, subscribe to the channel, join our community, and experience more journeys into philosophy, history, consciousness, science, and the mysteries of human existence. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep thinking for yourself.